Canopsia, the feeling of emptiness and sorrow one experiences while inside of a place that was once bustling with life. It's a strange empty feeling you get when everything around you has seemed to have been faded away and the only thing left is a sort of haunting stillness. In all of the places that I have ever explored, this feeling has never been more apparent to me than inside of this hospital. From cars still in the parking lot to patient beds and medication left out from the very day of the incident, this place is truly a time capsule to one of the worst man-made disasters in human history and a landmark for the deadliest evacuation of all time. This is Futaba Hospital. It all began on March 11th, 2011 at 2:46 p.m. when the fourth largest earthquake ever recorded struck off of Japan's east coast, triggering one of the deadliest tsunamis in history. Within 30 minutes, the first tsunami waves hit, destroying entire towns and claiming over 20,000 lives. Survivors of the tsunami flooded nearby shelters, and Futaba Hospital, an elderly and psychiatric care center, became a refuge. Located just 4 kilometers off the coast, this hospital quickly became overwhelmed with the sick and injured. With its maximum capacity of 350 patients surpassed, food and water were rationed, and its mere 70 staff members struggled to cope. Shortly after the earthquake hit, power was lost and pipes burst, flooding the building. With no running water or gas, the hospital operated by candlelight, even for administering IVs to patients. As if the situation wasn't already bad enough, the tsunami also flooded the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant, sparking a crisis. By March 12th, a 10-kilometer evacuation zone was set around the plant, and Futaba Hospital, located just 5 kilometers away, was ordered to evacuate. The hospital was not prepared. Staff had no training for evacuating bedridden patients, and the only mode of transportation available to them was their 4 vans. In addition to the hospital's 436 patients, the town's 11,000 residents also needed evacuation. Despite the government providing 50 buses to the town, Futaba Hospital only received 5, and 209 non-bedridden patients and 40 staff were evacuated. They were to be brought to a middle school over 50 kilometers away. The plan was to drop the patients off and then have them return by bus to the hospital in only a few hours. But unfortunately, that never happened. Shortly after they arrived at the middle school, the worst had happened. An explosion had occurred at the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant. The evacuation zone was immediately raised to 20 kilometers, and anyone and everyone was barred from returning, including the staff. Out of the 30 staff that were left to take care of the 227 bedridden patients, only 3 were properly medically trained. For 2 days, patients rotted away, waiting to be evacuated. With no power, little food, and no running water, many would die inside of this hospital. Finally, in the early morning of March 14th, 9 buses arrived to evacuate the remaining critically ill. But a miscommunication meant they wouldn't have enough seats for the bedridden patients. Those who could fit would be taken off life support and have their IVs removed. The plan was to have some of the medically trained staff watch over them during the journey, but all of the buses suddenly left, leaving 95 patients and all of the staff behind. With no staff watching over them, many of the evacuated patients wouldn't survive the journey, and buses full of corpses began arriving at shelters. Over the next coming days, even more patients would succumb to their illnesses at the Futaba Hospital until finally, on March 16th, after almost an entire week of waiting, the last of the patients and staff were evacuated. By the time that everybody had left, 45 people had died here. This wouldn't be the end though. As the years went on, many of the staff and other people involved would feel such guilt from the situation that they would take their own lives. It's said that nobody actually died due to a direct result of the radiation, but over 2,000 people would lose their lives due to stress and mishandling during the evacuation. Today, this hospital sits deep in a radioactive forest in the Fukushima Red Zone. Guarded with cameras and active security, it's no easy task seeing this place in person. So come with us as we risk our freedom and try and become one of the last people to ever see this grim piece of history before it's gone for good. Before we get any further into the hospital, I just want to let you guys know that we had no clue what this place was or the dark history behind it while we were recording. All we knew was that this hospital was abandoned with everything else all those years ago, so you may see us saying a lot of things that aren't true and may contradict the intro. Anyways, enjoy. Alright, so where are we going right now?
We're gonna check out a hospital. I'm pretty sure it's a hospital. There's a bunch of cars in the parking lot, and I don't know.
Are they abandoned cars?
Yeah, and there was guards, but we're trying to go there before the guards. I have no idea where to park though.
All right, we're gonna have to figure that out. All right, so we found a place to park. From what I've seen, I forgot to film it, but the outside of this place looks crazy. Look at this. Everything you see right here is abandoned. And that right there is where we're gonna be going. That huge building back there. What is that? Dude, there's straight up a trail cam on that. Do you see that? Okay, so we definitely can't go that way. All right, we just have to get in this entire area over here is abandoned. So we just have to get into this before anyone sees us. We have to get down. Watch out for spiders. Let's go through here. Just watch out for trail. Oh my God. Get down, get down, get down. Look at that thing. Dude, its web is connected to right in front of me.
Just go that way.
No, you go. Okay, yeah, you go. You got that. Oh, you're a fucking idiot. You just pissed it the fuck off.
What?
Oh my gosh. There's abandoned cars here, you guys.
God, literally just cars chilling here.
Look at these cars. Oh my gosh, there's even more.
All the houses have everything in them. It's actually really crazy.
Look in there. Everything is left in that house. That's how all the houses are here. There's a motorcycle. Watch for trail cams. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Look at this place. Wow. There are still cars parked here, you guys. Holy crap. We gotta get out of here though. There might be trail cams around.
No idea how to get into this one.
There's even more like houses. This is so crazy. What? Oh, bet. Let's go.
Hop in there, dude. Yeah. Here, can you take my bag?
Yeah. All right, come on.
I'm coming.
Jeez.
We gotta watch for like cameras and stuff inside the building.
This place is pretty high profile. This place is so moldy. What is that? What is that? What is that?
What?
The f is that?
That's an old Wi-Fi box. It doesn't work anymore. There's no power in the building. Whoa, look at this. No way. Whoa, oh my God, that's so cool. Dude, we made it in.
This is so cool.
We made it in.
This is so cool. I'd say we officially got in. It is 5:17 in the morning right now. So, we're doing pretty good for ourselves on time. Do you know when the guards get here?
No idea.
No idea? Okay. Look at this. Look at this, like, star.
and beverage. That's so cool.
I wonder if there's still money in there. Oh, dude, there's still like actual drinks.
Yeah.
Those are probably so gross now.
100 yen for that.
Look at how it's all piled up on the bottom. Wait,
Oh, yeah.
someone smacked it open.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, you could get in there. Look through here. You could see all the shoes are still left right here. This door's locked though, so there's not much we can do. It looks like it's open to the outside. Wow. Oh, yeah, there are more beds on the floor in here. Wow. These rooms are so cool with all the natural lighting. Looks like animals have made these their beds now. Peeing and pooping all over them. It's so slippery in there. Alright, I think it's about time we turn on our flashlight. Because it is dark. This place is nasty. Oh gosh. There's so much down there. Oh, that's gross. Look at all the mold on the roof in here. And this is where all the overflow patients stayed 13 years ago. There looks like there's an office behind here. Let's go check it out. Dude, this office is sick.
Yeah, there's medication in the fridges.
Still?
Yeah.
Dang. There's still like bowls and stuff out on the table. I think this is where they would have lunch. These are all like razors. Why do they have so many razors and scissors? What in the world? Oh, look at all this stuff. These are like bags of pee. That's stuff. There was a spider on me. Sorry. It's like a light box right here. I have no clue what that is. There's even more stuff in here. There's like pills. Oof. There's like hella medications. He said that there's medications in the fridge. Where are the fridges? I don't think the fridges are anywhere over here. Nothing in there. Yeah, these are not medications. I don't know which one he was talking about. This room's pretty empty. Another empty room with like mold everywhere. Yeah, screw that. Look at this mask. It's so moldy. What the? How did that even happen? This looks like another just completely empty room. Yeah. This hallway's kind of creepy. Look at all the bags right here. Oh. There's more beds. What happened?
Something like ate into here.
Oh my gosh, look at all this.
Dude, I think these were blood bags. And something like chewed through it to get to the blood.
Ew.
Aren't those blood bags? That's what they look like.
They might be. I don't know. Every single one has been chewed through. That is gross.
Dude, the amount of medical supplies in here is unreal.
This is for like teeth right here.
This is so cool.
What's this? Dude.
It's probably a needle, dude.
It is a needle.
You shouldn't be touching random things like that.
Oh crap.
Oh, those are cool too. Those are the stethoscopes.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah. This room is really cool.
Yeah, I'm sure we're gonna find a lot, dude. This hospital's so big.
Okay, so that room was pretty cool. I think we skipped past this room. Look at all these hospital beds. Wow. What's up? There's blood? You serious?
Yeah, you gotta check this out. There is blood bags in here.
Oh.
See the brown color?
Oh my gosh.
Blood doesn't stay red. I think what was chewed through were blood bags.
Oh, look at this. There's more right there. Maybe that's not even blood. It's just like rotted something.
Definitely blood.
You think?
Yeah, that's not an IV bag. An IV bag would just be clean, dude. It'd be clear.
So much left behind. Alright, so that was that room right there.
Check that out.
What is it?
There's like an anti-suicide net or just a safety net. I checked and we can't get any of the doors open.
I mean,
You can still kind of see it though.
that's weird. I mean, oh yeah, you need a key to open it. Yep, I think we should go into the main area.
Or the basement might have some kind of stuff down there too.
I want to go into somewhere where it's light and not dark and moldy. I think that what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna go up these stairs right in front of us. There's stairs right in front of us, and this is the building that we came in. So we're gonna check out the second floor of that. Dude.
Yo, my phone's on. Radiation.
What?
I think these are X-ray rooms.
Oh shit. No, it's probably
I think
locked.
we just found X-ray rooms.
It's probably locked.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, man. There's more rooms.
What's in these?
Locked.
Okay.
Oh, this one's open. Whoa, it's like a lab.
Oh shoot.
Dude, this is definitely the building all the cool stuff's in.
Oh crap.
Whoa, look at the laptop.
Is that an actual laptop?
Yeah.
Whoa. Oh my goodness.
This
Dude,
thing's kind of cool too. I think
These
this-
bottles are full of pills.
Oh my god.
Those are perks. Those are perks.
Alright, chill, dude. 2013.
This is, dude.
Oh my god.
This is. No, I'm joking. It's probably not you guys.
Why did you guys say that on my video? Yeah, this is the medical lab. They had right next to those pill bottles is a pill sorting machine.
There's so many pills in
Oh,
here.
what is this? Is this another pill sorting machine? Just bigger? Yeah, it is. Look, there's pills in there.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, can you open that thing? I think that's full of pills.
Push open.
Pull that out. Pull the orange one out.
Free. They're free for us.
They're free.
They're just for us.
Pull the orange pill out. That's pills, right?
Open it up.
Oh my god.
This is insane.
Oh my god, this is so cool. Vitamin E gel.
Oh my gosh. All of these are just filled with like materials to make pills. And there's so much. Look, there's even more pills in there. Look over there. There's so much to still see. This is absolutely insane. This is alone like the coolest room I've ever been in. I don't know what that was. Get the down! Come here! Come here! I thought it was just this. I heard noises, like people opening doors. That wasn't me. I was standing still. What we're gonna do is we're gonna sit in this corner and be quiet and listen, okay? Sit down. Okay, we don't know what to do anymore. Besides that, look at how cool this room is. I don't know if that was a person or not. That really scared me. I thought there was a door opening. From my vision, those lines on that window look like the middle of a glass door opening. You guys, every day here, we've run into like some sort of law enforcement. So I'm really trying to be cautious. And every noise we hear could mean immediate 60 days in prison. So I'm really not trying to play around with that. Look at that. There's shoes still left from that day. What's up?
All the X-ray rooms are locked.
Dang, how do we get in?
There's a bunch of keys in the office.
Should we try the keys? Whoa, this looks like surgery suites.
No, that's like an office.
What's in here? Is this just another bathroom?
Yeah.
Bleh.
So looking through these keys, I'm really confused. I have no idea which one would be the X-ray. Oh wait, dude. This one says X.
You think?
Yeah, X for X-ray.
Okay.
Let me try it out.
Dude, no way it works. No way it actually works.
I mean, it says X.
Are you serious? Are you serious?
Wait,
Are you serious?
Let's go.
Wait, is it actually open right now?
Yeah. Oh my god, we are in a locked room that nobody's been in.
In 13 freaking years, bruh.
That is insane. No way, there's like a CT or MRI. I forget the difference, dude. Those things are like super expensive.
No way, that's just sitting
Yo,
there.
can you, out of my small pocket, get the Geiger counter? X-rays are radioactive, right? We'll see if Fukushima's X-ray is radioactive.
Oh shit, it's going up fast. I don't know how much that is, 14, 16.
I think they said anything under 150.
It's fine.
What if I move it closer to this 34? This is the highest it's been on the trip. 34, that's it. That's not bad at all.
That's fine. Look, this is where you would lay down.
Yeah, this is the MRI or CT. I always
Ooh.
forget the difference.
What is that? It looks like bugs got in here. Look at this. There's like cameras all up in here.
I think there's a room right here, dude. Oh, snap. I think this is all 3 X-ray rooms. But this one looks like a padded room almost.
It's soundproof. Wait, I'm gonna lock you in there.
There's a second camera.
Okay, it's not that soundproof. What do you mean there's a second camera?
There's a second camera.
What the
There's
heck?
2 giant cameras in here that like watch the patient.
What? That's so like
creepy.
dystopian.
Like, why is that?
Why is that way? Is that the room that we were just in?
Yeah, we just needed 3 of them with 1 key. Dude, let's go. That's so cool.
Alright, so that was in this door right here, you guys. And we've pretty much explored this entire wing. So I think we're gonna leave this wing and try to go to the main one. You ready to go to the main one? Oh, there's upstairs? Going up the stairs. Look, those look like work boots. Jeez. Look in there.
Dude, this is locked too.
That might be the surgical center. This does not look good for us.
If this one's locked,
We're cooked.
you're kidding me.
I think this is the tallest part of the building right here. Look at that. You can see cars in the parking lot completely surrounded by brush. That's so cool. Okay, so we failed. All of the doors up there were locked. We have to find another staircase, which is right here.
You found it?
Yeah. So let's just hope that the staircase is actually open. What the heck? Why is there a gym in here? Look at the basketball hoops. This is like the biggest gym ever. Look how tall that is. Everything echoes so loudly in here. Who knew that the majority of this hospital was actually just a gym? I had no clue. And you could hear the rain right outside. It's so calming. And look, you could see the other side of it. It's so glary though. That's not even my camera, that's just how it looks like in real life right now. I'm pretty sure that is where like the restaurant area was earlier. Look at those windows over there. They're like Swiss cheese. Look, you could literally see the neighborhood right there. It's so wild. Alright, let's get the crap out of here. Alright, so now we're in the other building. That huge glass staircase right there.
The footprints are in here too, and they look fresh. They look muddy. We didn't go up here.
Oh my god. I think this is the main waiting area. We don't need the light for this little area.
Sure.
Oh, this is the upper view of the suicide net.
Yep.
Dang, that's sad. So I think this is just a duplicate of the first floor that we explored. Looks like someone smashed this window.
There's stuff in
Yeah, there's a little bit. Oh.
Yo.
What
There's
the
like
hell?
a bunch of magazines of girls. Travel photos or something? Ew, I just touched some slimy stuff. Ew,
Oh,
what
that's
is
his
that?
not. Oh, that's his he used with. And then I guess this is where they all stayed. These were all like pretty old people who had to be evacuated. Pretty freaky old people. This office looks really cool. It's like pots and pans and everything. People come in here as well.
The workers?
I think they just come in here and like patrol.
I think you're right. I think they come in here after urbanisters.
There's a whole bunch of like razors here for some reason. Are they here to shave the crazy people's heads? I think this is just used to cut all their hair and stuff. This is kind of creepy. I really wish I didn't have to use a flashlight, but it's just like some of this stuff is so dark. 2011 March is when this all went downhill. I think we're gonna try to find some other stuff now though. So for this next section, my mic wasn't working, but basically we found this like jail cell area. I'm not really sure what it was, but as you can see right there, there's like inscriptions from the patients that would be in those rooms. And yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Look at this. There's like a toilet right here. Imagine if I was alone.
Did you just lock yourself in?
Yeah.
Open it.
I can't.
Try.
I would have been screwed.
Oh, there's no handle?
No.
I knew that was gonna happen, dude.
I would have been screwed if I was alone.
I held the door with my foot.
Oh, they got one piece for the crazy people here.
Yo. That's pretty cool.
Look at the footprints here. Look at how overgrown this place is. There's literally a tree growing right there. Oh no. Are those dog footprints? That's bad. Dude, we got a problem.
What?
They have dogs.
Wait.
Look. Dog prints right there.
Oh
Is it?
my god. Is this the second floor? Did we find a way in?
Oh crap. Yeah, this is the second floor. I didn't even... Dude, look at that huge wasp nest. Why is that there?
What the heck?
Look at that. That looks like surgical stuff right there.
Yeah, I think we're in the right area. We actually found our way through.
No way.
That's a meeting room. Those are the locked doors.
Yeah. These are just like cubicles. bathroom. Nothing cool so far. No. This is like a big meeting room. This is where they would all meet.
Dude, I think we got scammed. I don't think this is the surgical suites.
Where could the surgical suites be? Do you think they even have them here?
Usually they would be above where the x-ray are.
I have no clue where those could be. Look at how clean this room is compared to everything else.
Too sweaty.
What's up?
Let's go down this hallway.
Okay.
This looks sick.
What the heck? Where are we?
I think we're in the skyline.
Oh, look, you get a great view of the neighborhood. There's the abandoned neighborhood, and there's more of the hospital. This wing might be where the surgical... Wait, what?
Just keep going.
Wait, what is this? Is there a complete other building? I guess so. What the heck?
Whoa. Oh my god, this is...
Holy huge. It's huge.
That is so cool. I love that stairwell.
That is so pretty. Oh my gosh. I had no clue that this was here, man. It gets really moldy over there. Ooh, it gets nasty right here. Oh wow. You get a great view of the hospital right here. It's just so peaceful here. I guess let's go see where he went. These rooms look kind of cool. I wonder where their beds went though. That rain really sounds like footsteps. It's so creepy. There's so much stuff left behind in here. Oh. That is so creepy. Ooh, I do not like that. There's even like Mickey Mouses over here. Hey buddy. It's like everything is here but the mattresses. These are like teenage girl rooms. What the heck? That is so creepy. Why do you have to exist? There's really nothing in these rooms. I mean, there is, but like, compared to the stuff we've seen. Look at this. This is a huge, not huge, but cafeteria. So, where we were before, over there is where the crazy patients would eat. And then this is where the like normal patients would eat, I guess you could say. There's even still like cups and stuff on the table. Alright, well, look down here, this is super cool. There's a whole bunch of like towels and stuff.
Go check this first floor. See if there's anything cool. If it's not that cool and it's just a bunch of bedrooms, we'll go all the way back to the first building, which I guess we completely skipped over. This is kind of a good sign. These look like residential rooms.
Yeah, it's nothing again. Big old nothing.
Or emergency rooms. There's a bunch of creepy wheelchairs, but I think that's it. We'll just keep around this corner and then we'll call it quits. Somebody's actually in there, that might be interesting. Oh, that's just just the office again. A different office.
Whoa, it looks like it has some cool stuff in it though.
There's some blood vials.
That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, this is just residential rooms. I mean, there's a small chance that one of these wings is like surgical, but I doubt it. Because we found the psych. This is the residential, and then all of the surgical is probably in the first building.
Do you even think this place does surgery?
Definitely, dude.
We have to find them, man.
A place this big, definitely. What is this?
I got no clue. What the heck is this? What are those? What is all this stuff? Is this like a lab? It's like things? I don't even know. There's syringes right there. A whole buttload of them. Yeah. There's a whole bunch of just mold everywhere. Literally everywhere you look. And he's saying that he's getting like thirsty, so I think what we're gonna do right now is that we're gonna skip all the residential floors because we've already been there and just go to the main building. Oh, that room looks so cool. What is this?
This is another room that they help people after the evacuation.
Oh man.
Yeah, there's a lot of these rooms. I'm noticing like the common theme, like all the hospitals seem to help people out.
What do you think this room was before the disaster happened?
I don't know, maybe like a little cafeteria or something.
Look at how this shoe is just like crumbling. Ugh. So we're actually back at the second floor of the psych ward building. And it's pretty much the same, but I just wanted to point out there's a hospital bed in this one with like an IV tube. And I think that's pretty cool. It's pretty much the exact same as the one downstairs. Let's see if they have any razors over here. Looks like they just have a lot of books and like diapers. Some custard cake. And they have more razors. That is so weird. I think they might use them just to shave the inmates' heads. Look at this main area. It looks like this one housed a lot more people than the one downstairs. I think these are bird splats. I think birds flew into these windows a while ago. And they, just have never been cleaned off. Tell me your theory of what you think about this place.
I thought just this building was for psychiatric hold because we saw the jail cells, like the padded rooms basically in America. I think this entire complex was like an insane asylum. And depending on how crazy you were, it depended on which section you were put in. Like there was like normal living, there was like, it looked kind of like long-term living for like a hospital stay. There was the padded rooms for like super like loud or aggressive people that were like held in solitary.
Yeah.
And then there's like nothing else really that stands out here besides the fact that it was used as a shelter after the fact. But then there's one giant basketball gym and there's no surgical rooms that we could find. There is a medication room.
Yeah,
and
at the
there's
pharmacy.
one single x-ray room. So that tells me that this was like, which also explains that padded room with the cameras.
Yeah.
This was a psychiatric hospital, is what it was.
So there's not really any surgery rooms.
Yeah, we're not gonna find crazy surgical suites. There's probably at least one, but it's probably behind a locked door.
That's so interesting. Yeah, so we don't really know what these buildings are, you guys, because we can't read Japanese. And there's like really no indications anywhere in English of what these places can be. So I think that we've pretty much explored everything now. I mean, there's still the fourth floor of this building that we're in, but it's just the exact same as this.
Yeah, it's just a repeat.
But this place is really cool, and we're getting dehydrated, so I think we're gonna head out. Wait, what's happening?
Something's radioactive.
It's telling us to evacuate. 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 What the heck? As security was blocking our original way out, we found another way safely back to the car. This hospital was definitely one of the craziest places I've explored, and by the time you're seeing this, it may have already been demolished. I'm really glad I got to show it to you guys, and I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.